Let's talk about learning from mistakes. So, Bob, what mistakes have you made in your leadership role that you regret, that you would like to change, that you wish you could do over again, or that you have learned from?
Those crashing mistakes that you always think to yourself, how could I have been so stupid?
That would be the one.
You know, I suppose you really have to understand something about trying to lead people. There are only two states that you can really go to. Do it or don't do it. If you go ahead and do it, you are left with two other possibilities. It works or it doesn't work. You need to have enough moral courage to say, okay, sorry, somebody was an idiot, probably me, so let's go back to the start line. The best CO I ever served under was a guy called Freddie Cho. He was a really, really nice man. If the ship did something really good, he gave credit to the people in the ship. My communications officer, that was me, he did a great job on this. When the communications officer lost all the secret stuff, or gave that Russian spy the confidential books, was Freddie's fault, not ours. He was the kind of man that you wanted to follow. There was no mistake that's irredeemable. I make mistakes every day.
So one big clanger you can think of, though, that you can share with us.
Oh, 14 pages, you must have something.
I suppose the biggest mistake I ever made was giving up too quickly. We were bargaining a deal which someone was giving us more money for. We're getting more money than we're asking for. I knew that if we took the money, we were going to push ourselves out of the market. Everybody said, "Are you nuts? It's more money." I didn't want us to take the money. I gave up too soon. And we eventually got pushed out of the market. Wow. That was a stupid move. I knew that I should stick to my guns, and I'd eventually wore them down because I could say no longer than they could say yes. But I sort of collapsed like a house of cards under the peer pressure of, come on, are you nuts? They're giving us more money. And I regret that.
Okay, we learned from that.
Yes.
Good. All right, Julia. Sorry.
Well, no, we were talking at dinner about how if you're going to lead, you kind of have to keep going in one direction and it's forward, and you don't have a lot of time to think about your I don't dwell on my mistakes. My beloved husband, Graham, sitting here, would say I don't really see obstacles. I just sort of figure out how to go forward. The mistakes have been probably when I haven't trusted my gut and believed that I could do things that I really could do. And I can't think of one mega immense mistake with my colleagues who are sitting here probably could stand and give lots. No, I think that's not an easy question for someone who just keeps trying to go in the same direction.
I have one.
Good.
So I'm captain of the CIBC team for 4 months, and I'm a pretty grounded guy. At least that's what Maureen tells me. I always try and keep my feet on the ground. But I got this moment of hubris, and because we're going more and more digital, I said to our chief marketing officer one Thursday afternoon, I said, "You see that paper calendar? We're getting rid of it. We're getting rid of it." I didn't consult anybody. I never do this. He goes, "Okay, we're getting rid of it." I said, "Put together a blog," because we blog, we try to communicate with our team, try to flatten the hierarchy so everybody can respond. They respond to their likes and dislikes and their comments. And post it on Monday morning. So I said, "You got to tell everybody, not me." So I got to see my mother on the weekend. We go Sunday lunch, and she's got the classic Canadian fridge with the big calendar. Of course, she's a CIBC client since 1964 when she arrived. And I said to her, I said, Mom, we're getting rid of that calendar. She goes, that's a bad idea. So I go to work Monday morning, the blog gets posted. Within the first half hour, our frontline employees, 90 of them posted comments that this is a bad idea. Our tellers, our CSRs. And I looked at it and said, oh my God, I got caught flat-footed. I didn't consult my team. And we started printing the calendars all over again. Somebody came to me recently, so she got rid of us. So get rid of the calendars.
So the lesson there is to consult with the...
Absolutely,
yes,
all the time.
All the time, exactly. Bonnie?
That was the mistake that you didn't consult the team. I did mistakes differently. I'm very collaborative. I have a very consensus type approach. I want everyone to give me feedback and get along. And for the most part, our council does. We get along great. We're very, very productive, very high functioning. But there are those on my council who do old school politics. And so I must say maybe I trusted too much. Or maybe I underestimated them. So the only 2 votes that I lost, and I won't tell you what they are because they were small, because we live in big things, but the 2 votes that I lost was because there had been side deals made and vote swapping. And I had underestimated and I had trusted. And God forbid that we still live in a world of old school politics when I thought we had moved beyond that and we consult each other and we just do the right thing for the right reasons. Well, not everybody does.
So there you go. Roberta.
Oh, I have a long list. I'll share one that I've written about. When I was first appointed the Ombudsman for the province in 1989, so picture it, 1989, I take on the role, 30,000 complaints a year. I wanted to know, who are we getting complaints from? And did they represent the subway car? And I found out they did not. The complaints we were receiving were from middle-aged, well-educated Western European men. They were not from the majority of people who were in contact with government, who were able to make complaints. So I said, all right, we have to change this. So the first thing we need to do is figure out how to serve diversity in the province. So we're all going to take, well, you're going to take service equity training. We're all going to learn that it's different to serve survivors of mental health challenges and racialized minorities and Indigenous people and Francophones and women who come from countries where they were victims of torture. What's my mistake? I decided everybody else should take the training but me. And I learned a very hard lesson. I had a lot to learn personally. Just because I'm a Mohawk and a woman and marginalized, and I get that. I've been through that. The wars on that. Doesn't mean I know everything about everyone else's experience. So I learned as a leader, you better walk your talk. And you better role model what you're asking other people to do. And that's a lesson. So next time around, I sat in the classroom, I took the course, I was shoulder to shoulder, and boy did I learn, and I'm still learning.
Well, you know you're not alone in that. I'm a middle-aged white guy, and I did exactly the same thing.